Hey, it's your Realtor Renee, and if you are a first-time home buyer, this video is for you. First-time home buyers, let's talk about it. So, first things first, I know a lot of people like to just have the thought, myself included, so no judgment here, have the thought, I want to do something and just want to just jump right into it. Well, when it comes to home buying, there is going to take some steps to even get to the point where you're positioned to do so. You may have already done these steps, and that's completely fine. It's actually great. I applaud you for doing so. But if you're not sure where to start, I want to give you a few things to talk about today and how you can do that. So, first, you want to make sure that you're working with some type of budget. I know the B word, it's hard to hear sometimes, but you're going to have to be on some sort of strict, it maybe not even so strict, but some sort of budget, because at the end of the day, when you go to purchase a home, you want to one, make sure that it's a home that you can afford to buy, and not even so much afford, but be able to pay for a mortgage every month comfortably. So you're going to want to start with a budget. First things first. I would also recommend that you do a consistent savings. And when I say consistent, I mean like clockwork, like every time you touch a hot iron. And I get that from my husband. If you touch a hot iron, you already know you're going to get burned. So that needs to be the same thing with your savings. Whenever you get paid, you know, I'm setting this amount of money aside for my savings, whether it's a long term or a short term savings. I don't care if it's only $10 a week or how often you get paid. Put that money somewhere where you can't touch it, and it just goes there every pay period consistently, just like that hot iron. So you want to have some form of savings. Then we're going to move on to the fun part. Very next thing you need to do when you get to the point where you're positioned and you're ready to be able to purchase that home, you're going to need a pre-approval. I'm sorry. I know some people get upset when their realtor tells them, I can't take you to see any houses until you get pre-approved. That's the honest to God truth. And there's a few reasons for this. First of all, think about it this way. Again, we talked about being able to afford a property versus being able to comfortably pay for it. Well, you want to make sure that one, you can see what you can afford, and we call it your purchase power. And then the second thing, that when you find out what that affordability is, you make sure that you can comfortably pay that every month. You know, I always tell my clients, just because a lender tells you that you've been pre-approved for an amount, you always want to ask that lender, well, what is that going to look like monthly as a monthly mortgage payment? Because you may not feel comfortable paying that mortgage payment. So find out what that payment is. And then there's sometimes some other things you have to consider when you're purchasing, let's say, even in a house that's located in an HOA. Well, within that HOA, you're going to have to pay an HOA fee. That fee may not be monthly, but you may want to save monthly towards that fee. So there are some other things, taxes to consider when you're moving into a particular neighborhood that can offset your cost. Also, what you want to think about is your utilities and there's different things, food. You're going to have to still live once you move into this property. So those are some things to think about when you're talking to your lender and getting pre-approved. But that amount also allows us as your agent to be able to know where we're going to find these houses for you and at what price point. So you don't want to be like a hamster on a wheel running around looking at different houses, and then you get pre-approved on the reverse end, and then you can't necessarily afford or even feel comfortable paying the mortgage on a house that you've now fallen in love with. So when your lender gives you that amount and your realtor gets that amount from you, then at that point we can safely and comfortably go out and take a look at homes. So that's going to be your first things first. And a quick tip that you may or may not know, that when we now go to put in offers on your home, at that point, you know, the seller is going to be or feel more comfortable working with you as a buyer because you've already been pre-approved for the amount that they're selling the house for. So what you don't want is to, again, try to do that in reverse. It's what people call putting the cart before the horse. And you definitely don't want to do that when it comes to trying to purchase your home or your first home, because by the time you buy the second one, you've already done this before and you know how the process works. So definitely start with some type of budget. Two, be very consistent when it comes to saving for your, whether it's your home or even after you move into your home, you still want to have some savings, just so that you can furnish it, or everybody's going to want to decorate their new home because they're excited about it when they get into it. So you want to have those things as well. So consistently save, 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 save. I can't say it enough. Save, save, save. And then, like I said, last but definitely not least, you want to be able to get your pre-approval going. So when you get out there and you start looking, you know that you're looking for something that you're not only can afford, but you're also comfortably paying on a month-to-month basis. So again, this is your Realtor Renae. I am here for your real estate needs. If you are in the Atlanta metro area and you're looking to purchase a home, please give me a call. My information will be below. Also, if you want to hear any more real estate tips, whether it's buying, selling, or investing, please like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you're in the process of purchasing a home, let's talk about where you are, and maybe I can give you some additional tips to help you with where you currently are in your process already. Just would love to help. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Please, like I said, subscribe, come back to my channel. I'm going to have a ton of things here to help you with your home buying process. But in the meantime, have a great one.
Every morning I wake up with purpose, I gotta go get it. I got that stack on my Benjis, no I won't settle for millions. No need for salary capping, cause my money ain't got no ceiling. I'm talking hundreds and fifties, I'm about my business, I gotta take out my. If it ain't about that check, don't waste your breath, I ain't got time. Cause I'm like that, Melly, I got money on my mind. For my brothers in the grave, and my doing time. I'ma run up that blue check, and I'ma go get what's mine.